What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Volts Comics and More. I'm Alex. I just got finished making the video for Skyrim, or I don't know why I keep calling it Skyrim. Elder Scrolls Online, probably because there is an Elder Scrolls Skyrim, but this is the online version that I'll be playing. These are the books that I showed you earlier, along with the newest Somerset book. Don't have the Morrowind book yet. This is actually something that didn't get a chance to show you. But I'd actually just kind of printed out a full map myself because I can't actually find a full map anywhere. I have the map of Somerset that I had showed you guys, which, yeah, it's pretty huge, but it's a lot more detailed and everything. But yeah, as I said in my last video, you know, let me know, put down in those comments about if you guys are a big fan of it or not, if you guys play it, or if you guys want to see more content from it. So definitely stay tuned after this video later on tonight for some gameplay with some friends. Special shout out to Deagle's Landing, and also special shout out to my wife's page, which I don't think she's actually posted in a while, so this will kind of be a joint thing, I guess. But anyway, on to the comics. First, I kind of wanted to let you guys know what's coming and to see if you guys would be interested in seeing anything about them. I'll just kind of explain myself here. In the comic shop news, I guess the DC has had some Looney Tunes crossovers, and the crossovers, like, here's the Joker and Daffy Duck, and it's just, they make the Looney Tunes really realistic. And almost frightening looking. Your childhood is going to be ruined. Porky Pig, Sylvester and Tweety, and I can never remember that guy's name. Gossamer. Harley Quinn Gossamer. Stuff. So if you guys, I was kind of thinking about getting them. I think they're just going to be one-shots as far as I understand. I'm not 100% sure. If they are one-shots, I might just wait for like a whole collection of them to come out and end up just getting like the graphic novel. Maybe doing a little bit of review on that. Because I guess there has been some other ones before that have come out. Jonah Hex and Yosemite Sam. Legion of Superheroes with Bugs Bunny, Lobo with Roadrunner, Martian Manhunter with Marvin the Martian, and Wonder Woman with Tasmanian Devil. And it also says Batman with Ellen Fudd. So definitely let me know if you guys want to see a video on that. If you guys want to see a review on there, let me know in the comments down below. But for right now, this is the stack that I came home with today. Just kind of doing a quick overview of them. This one is really cool. The True Believers #1, $1 to $1 comics. I know I've gone over these before. This is Scott Lang, the Astonishing Ant-Man. This is his first appearance. If you guys were ever a big fan of like the original Avenger, well, not original. There's one like way back in the 80s or something like that. But I'm trying to think of when they came out. 2012. I think they came out around the first Avenger movie. But the animated series that was out around that time, at least. There's an episode in there that was called To Steal an Ant-Man. And this is actually what that episode was based off of. So this is the first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. And it does kind of end on a cliffhanger. Usually I don't like it when the one-shots end on cliffhanger, which is pretty much introducing Darren Cross, which yes is very different from in the movie, but actually, if you look, give me 1 second. Probably should have this more prepared, but if you look in the newest Marvel Comics Digest, which I believe I've shown these on here before too, newest one is the Avengers featuring Ant-Man and the Wasp. Obviously, all this Ant-Man stuff's coming out because of the new Ant-Man and Wasp movie coming out soon. But anyway, this is number 7 for the Marvel Comic Digests. And if you look in this one, it also gives you this exact same comic. However, in here, it continues on from this comic. So, if you want to know what happens next after this, definitely get this, and it'll include this one, plus what happens after next. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. I'm getting myself tongue twisted. But anyway, so yeah, definitely a good read. And then the Hunt for Wolverine. Wolverine is back. And this is Hunt for Wolverine number 2, The Claws of a Killer. Well, this is The Claws of a Killer number 2. There's actually Mystery in Madripoor, Weapon Lost, and Adamantium Agenda. All those 3 along with the Hunt for Wolverine. So there's like 4 different stories tied into this one major storyline. And it's just basically getting Wolverine back. As soon as they're all finished and everything, and I can kind of piece it all together and put it all in chronological order and kind of get a little bit more sense of it, I'll definitely do a review over it and stuff. But so far, so good. Definitely a really good read. Definitely worth picking up. All these are worth picking up. Of course they are. They're comics. So, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp number 2. They are still stuck in the microverse, and that's pretty much what all this series is going to be about, because it's just a little mini-series. I think like 5 or 6 issues, and I may have mentioned that before. But this is number 2, just came out. So definitely excited to see what's going to be happening in there. Avengers number 3, new team, old enemies. Loki is back. And it doesn't look like he's up to good anymore. So if you watched my video before about who's about bad guys turning good and who's actually going to stay good and who's going to go back to being bad, check out that video. I talked about Loki being the Sorcerer Supreme, and now he's returned to fight the Avengers. So see what his story is. Because I think I kind of was on the fence about him. I don't remember what I said exactly. But I've always been kind of on the fence about him because he is the god of the tricksters. So you really kind of have to take everything he says, with a grain of salt. So, but anyway, moving on to Champions number 21. Champions versus Alpha Flight. Definitely looks like a very interesting comic. Champions is just one of those comics that I've just kind of been taking things piece by piece. Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for it, especially if you're a big fan of Captain America. For Captain America number 1 by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's actually the guy who also did is doing the Black Panther, so now he's starting up with Captain America. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. But anyway, yeah. It sounds like a really good. If there's any big Alpha Flight fans out there, let me know, and I'll definitely be doing a video or a review on it. And if you are a really big fan of Alpha Flight, I'll even do a review on like different books, because they have different collections and stuff like that. I don't think they have like an omnibus yet of it. If there are, let me know. But I don't think there's an omnibus of it yet. I think they're just more of greatest collections or something like that. But next up we have Captain America number 704. So Captain America 704 will actually be the last one and be leading into the one that I just talked about. So definitely looking forward to that. And we got Doctor Strange number 2, Legacy number 392. So I believe I talked about before how Doctor Strange is going to space and everything from the first one, so it's kind of continuing on that. Also got Tony Stark Iron Man number 1, Legacy number 601, Self-Made Man Part 1. And the art on here and everything is just, it's really cool. Even on the inside, when you kind of take a look at, you see the Iron Man helmet and everything. This is just the first page. Sorry about the glare. This is actually the coating for this comic is actually really shiny. It's different paper than like for Doctor Strange, although both of them have a little bit of a glare on them, but this one is a lot more shinier and a lot more what's the paper called? Glossy. Yeah, glossy. Right? Yeah. But yeah. So obviously Search for Tony Stark is over. Moving on. Search for Tony Stark is over, and he is back, and we got the original Iron Man in his new comic. So if you're a huge Iron Man fan and you've missed him a lot, definitely want to check out The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 801, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, this is another one that is going to be the final Legacy one before number 1 moves in, but of course I'm sure they'll still continue on with the Legacy number below, as you've seen in the other ones. I'm just going to do both of these at once. We got Infinity Countdown Champions number 1 and Infinity Countdown Black Widow number 1. Now, Black Widow was last seen killed in the Secret Empire series, and lots happened between then and during the Tales to Astonish with Hawkeye and Winter Soldier. Can't even think of his name. Hawkeye and Winter Soldier. However, this is the only Black Widow one. This is not the only Champions one, though. Champions will also have an Infinity Countdown number 2. But the rest of them, other than that, are going to be Darkhawks. There's going to be Darkhawk number 2, Darkhawk number 3, and Darkhawk number 4. But this is the first of 2 champions for the Infinity Countdown, and this is the first and only Black Widow for the Infinity Countdown as well. So it all just kind of ties in with each other, and won't be any more Black Widow after that. I don't know what they have planned for. Never really followed Black Widow other than what was going on during Secret Empire and stuff like that. So definitely wait and see what she has with the Infinity Stone, because they're involving a lot of different humans into this, and normally humans can't really hold or handle Infinity Stones, much like you've seen in the movies, especially without like the Infinity Gauntlet and stuff like that. So just have to wait and see. Again, I'll probably do a video on the whole entire Infinity Countdown leading into Infinity Wars. So this is a legit countdown leading into another bigger story. So I'll definitely do right before Infinity Wars comes out, I'll probably do a video explaining Infinity Countdown and then leading into Infinity Wars. And then after Infinity Wars is done, I'll do a review on that. So, next up, last but not least, we have Deadpool number 30. And this is actually a little bit of a bigger, thicker comic. if you look, kind of all ties in the cover. This leads into Deadpool number 31, which was pretty much where he was killing Coulson. This was also tied into the Secret Empires. So this was Deadpool number 30. Is a little bit of an older one, not old though. But they had a huge Deadpool display. This was one of them there. I can't believe that I missed it, but somehow I did. So, but I have it. He goes into, it looks like he goes into space. He gets a whole new space suit there. Top, if you can see it. Fights all sorts of different space monsters. Here's a way better picture of it. It's like lightsaber katana things going on there. So, definitely be doing a review video on that soon. So, a lot of review videos coming up. And I'm sure that there are a couple that I've missed. I apologize for that. But yeah, that's pretty much what my entire stack consisted of today. I will be going back on Monday because if you guys remember the book that I have with the shield symbol on it, that I keep track of all my comics in, I left it there by the Deadpool display because I was too busy looking at that and trying to figure out if I had it or not. Then when I saw it wasn't in my book, I put my book down, started flipping through it, seeing if it was something worth getting. Of course it's worth getting. And doing what I'm doing right this very second as I'm just sitting here flipping through it, and just kind of forgot that the book was still there on the ground. Just hit myself in the face. But we're not on the ground. It was on the shelf. They said they found it next to one of the books, but they're gonna hold it for me. So hopefully I can get back there Monday because they're closed tomorrow. So just a little bit of an update there. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for you guys right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy the video tonight of Elder Scrolls Online. And again, I apologize about not making any videos for almost like a week now. But I've just been really obsessed over the Elder Scrolls Online, creating my character and stuff like that. If you guys are familiar with it, I created a Argonian character, which is pretty much a lizard type humanoid. And he is an excellent fighter. I've bumped up some of his a few of his skills. He has like inner dragon type power. So very cool. Really excited about what they've been doing with certain things lately. With Elder Scrolls Online, things have changed, which I'll go over all that in my next video tonight. That might not be uploaded till like in the middle of the night, so be ready for you guys tomorrow. But yeah, I'll discuss more about that tonight. And I hope you guys, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any comic books here that you saw that you want me to do a full review on, just let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely get to that ASAP as possible. So, I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to hit the bell, which I don't have a thing yet for it. But, hit the bell, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment, and that's, yeah, share the video if you want. That about covers it. Bye.